Order. Order, I'm clearing this courtroom.
Would you like to rethink the answer to the last question? Miss Tenney, do you still maintain that you had no romantic involvement with the defendant?
Yes.
I'll accept that. Perhaps romantic isn't the right word. Some involvements are purely sexual, aren't they?
No. Craig and I never had sex. It was a kiss. Just one kiss.
One kiss, which started when? Please read the timestamp at the bottom of the photograph.
8:59.
And this kiss continued through... Please read the timestamp.
9:01.
And ended...
9:02.
Louder, please.
9:02.
A 3-minute kiss. Why'd you stop? Run out of air?
Objection.
No, withdrawn.
I stopped because I was angry. More than angry, furious. Craig had no right. He took me off guard. Jack. Jack!
The witness needs to compose herself, and so do the rest of you. Miss Tenney, do you think you can manage to pull yourself together?
Yeah. I'm sorry. It's just that Jack...
If you can't compose yourself, I will insist that your testimony be resumed later.
No. Let's get this over with.
This is killing her.
Does the prosecution have any more questions?
Nothing further.
Does the defense have any questions?
Oh, yes, I do, Your Honor. One moment to confer with my client, Judge. What?
Here's what you have to establish on cross. I initiated the kiss, not Carly. She didn't see it coming.
Establishing that you forced yourself on another woman just moments before you were supposed to marry Barbara is not what we defense lawyers would consider an airtight defense.
Counselor, you're testing my patience, which has already been sorely tried during these proceedings. No pun intended, I assure you.
Ask them whether they have a picture of the moment when Carly pulled away and stomped on my foot. Huh? I kissed her. She didn't kiss me. It made her angry. Okay? There was no conspiracy. Jessica's way off. You gotta make sure the jury knows all the facts, not just the ones the DA wants them to know.
Mr. Winthrop, do you or do you not have questions for this witness?
No, no questions.
What are you doing?
I don't like it when my clients withhold crucial information.
A perfectly good witness is about to be branded a gold-digging slut.
It's not my job to salvage Carly Tenney's reputation. And I'm certainly not going to ask her any questions without knowing how she's going to answer them. She could bury you.
Mr. Winthrop, is there a problem?
Your Honor, in light of Ms. Griffin's surprising revelation, I would like to request a brief recess.
Granted.
Does that mean I can go?
Yes. Court is adjourned for the day.
Come on.
Clay, honey, I'm so sorry.
Did that look as bad as it felt?
Well.
Go away, would you please?
No, I can't go away. But I'm very glad that this day arrives where my daughter, Sierra, can see, along with the rest of the world, publicly see you for what you are. You're a nasty man. And you have the impulses of a thug.
How'd you get those photographs?
Oh, I can't take credit for that.
You? Nothing would have made me happy. But no. Rose?
Yes, absolutely. Who knew a dumb Jersey girl like me could outmaneuver a mogul like Craig Montgomery? Never underestimate the power of a woman, Craig.
I can't take credit for that either. I didn't raise her.
Well, enjoy yourselves, ladies. Everything comes around.
That's what they say. Oh, by the way, how much time do you do for trying to blow away your old lady? Is it 80 years? That'll do for us, won't it? It's fine with us. Well, did you want to come back to the house for a drink? I have some lovely champagne.
Ooh. Yes, please come with us.
I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
Paul, you are truly welcome.
All right, all right.
Come on.
Good.
All right.
Fun.
Good. I've been saving this. It's very good. For something special, and what's better than Craig Montgomery getting his.
A wine cooler, this is not. It's very
it's
good.
isn't it? But, darling, Paul, since you're here, let's drink to us, never adversaries.
Nothing like sharing a common goal.
It's not too crass, is it, to drink to a common enemy?
Drink.
No, never. But we should have a drink to you, Rose. If it weren't for you, the DA would have had a difficult time getting a conviction, so cheers.
Oh, cheers. I'll send you the bill.
No, you owe me a dinner, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, darling, you... Oh, well, that's okay. There's plenty more. Help yourself to some
All
more.
right.
All right, good. And, Paul, you know something? Your instincts are 100%. Because next week, Rose has a birthday.
Thanks for the tip.
What are you guys whispering about over there? No secrets.
What? Innocent-looking me?
Oh, you're about as innocent as a crocodile, Ms. Wald.
Looks like I'm not the only one with good instincts in this room.
Oh.
Ladies, it's been lovely, but I gotta go.
Oh, so soon?
Yeah, my mother's expecting me, so...
Oh, at least you have good news for her.
Yeah.
Right.
Please, give her my best.
I will. And Rose?
Oh.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. What were you talking about? Come on, spill it.
No. I was just telling him what a great gal you are.
Oh, with your natural light touch, I'm sure.
Well, what's wrong with that? You're interested in him, aren't you?
Oh, it's interesting. He's nice.
Uh-huh. Oh, darling, sip. Sip. Hold it down there and sip.
All right. Excellent. Give me heartburn. I gotta go.
Yeah, he's a nice boy. But you're missing something else. He's also a very useful one.
I am not gonna help.
Good morning, Margot. Oh, well, I guess. Manners are in short supply at the Oakdale PD this morning.
I'm sure she's worried sick about Craig, Mother.
She only were the only one. But no, you must take the giant step and testify in this monster's defense.
Well, somebody needs to stand up for him, Mother. He didn't do it.
I don't know, darling. Is it the sex?
Oh.
Is that what makes you so blind?
Didn't we have a deal? Didn't you promise that you would keep your mouth shut about Craig? You know, I should have known better.
You know, you two, you sound like a couple of Jersey mud wrestlers. Could you not do this here?
Jersey mud wrestlers? Anyway, it doesn't matter what Sierra says. It doesn't matter. The case that the DA has laid out. No, it doesn't matter. Nothing you say will turn the tide for Craig.
Well, then I'll just have to pray that some progress is made outside the courtroom. It's all up to Hal Munson now. Maybe he can succeed where I can't.
Sierra, you're like a schoolgirl with a crush.
I wonder why Craig and Cass are so late.
Craig's probably on the lam.
Oh, you gonna go another round? Because we can sell tickets. You got a captive audience here. Hello?
Very funny, dear.
Well, it's true.
Jessica, I love your suit. Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
This is a question for the news desk. Do you think that you're going to be able to wrap up? Is the trial going to conclude this afternoon?
Well, the defense is only calling 2 witnesses, Sierra and Craig, so we'll probably be starting closing arguments this afternoon.
Oh, only 2 witnesses. Thank you. Yeah. Hi, Max. It's me. Yes, I'm at the courthouse. Look, of course I saw the stringer you sent, but we need somebody more creative, more experienced, because Montgomery is going to take the stand, and I bet you he'll hang himself for sure.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try that.
Hey!
Hey, Rose.
You here for the knockout round,
Yeah,
huh?
I came from my mother. I'd love to be able to tell her that there's light at the end of this tunnel, you know, so...
I picked up the Times today. I saw Carly Tenney was arrested. I thought, what do you know? Our justice system might work after all.
Yeah, the wheels of justice are grinding slowly, though.
Hey, at least they're grinding. Where I come from, Vinnie DeLauro, that's the only guy you need for justice. A bat, a confession, and a long walk on a short pier. So Carly getting arrested, that's good, right?
Yeah, the best.
I bet the only accessory she thought she was going to be was on Craig's arm when they took over your mother's company.
Yeah, when those two are finally put behind bars, you can give yourself a big pat on the back.
Me? Nah, I did nothing.
Nothing, huh? How many hours of security footage did you have to go through before you finally found that picture that linked Craig and Carly?
Wow.
Huh? It was the only solid evidence the DA had.
Oh, anything to stop that creep from ruining more people's lives? What's a few extra minutes, right?
I want to do something to repay you, Rose.
Oh, don't say the P-A-Y word with me. I'm allergic.
No, I really am grateful.
Oh, really? Well, you did mention something about taking me out for my birthday. If you're still game.
Yeah. Okay.
You should do that more often.
What?
Smile. It lights up your face and your eyes.
Well, maybe we'll have reason to do that very soon.
I better get back to Lucinda and Sierra before they clock each other.
What, division in the rings?
Oh, are you kidding me? Sierra's testifying on Craig's behalf today. I mean, it sticks in Lucinda's craw like a hunk of dry gnocchi.
Yeah, it kills me, too. I can't see how any woman could possibly defend that monster after seeing what he did to my mother.
Actually,
Do you have any idea where Craig is?
Well, he hasn't skipped town, if that's what you're worried about. I was just with him.
Well, it can't be good to be late to your own trial.
Tell me about it. The jury will think he's indifferent, which will only add to the wonderful portrait the
All
prosecution
rise.
has already painted.
In the case of the People versus Craig Montgomery, the Honorable Judge Randall Franklin presiding. Be seated.
Mr. Winthrop, it looks as if your client has chosen not to appear today.
Apologize for the delay, Your Honor.
Great way to kick off for the defense.
No.
I hope I don't have to remind you of the gravity of the charges you face, Mr. Montgomery.
Your Honor, my client is very well aware of the import of the charges against him, but was unavoidably detained and begs the court's pardon. We are ready to proceed.
Very well, Mr. Winthrop. Call your first witness.
I call Sierra Montgomery to the stand.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Please be seated and state your name for the record.
Sierra Esteban Montgomery.
You are Craig Montgomery's prior wife, is that correct?
Yes, I am.
Can you tell us a little about your marriage, Sierra? I'm sorry, may I call you Sierra?
That's fine. Craig and I were married until our firstborn son was nearly 20.
A long time. So you know him well.
Very.
And during all of those years, was Craig ever violent?
Never.
In all of those years, did he ever give you cause to fear for your welfare or for the welfare of your children?
Absolutely not. Craig is a good father, and he loves his children very much.
Why did you break up?
We grew apart. Over the years, our lives and careers took different paths.
Did Craig have much money when you first married?
No, he didn't. But he thrived on working. But he was never able to make as much money as I had.
So it was your money that supported the family?
For the most part. That's one of the things that drew us apart.
Naturally, being the greater money earner, you made a generous financial settlement with Craig at the time of the divorce?
No. No, there was no settlement.
You mean Craig left the marriage without asking you for a penny?
He insisted. In fact, while we were married, he hardly touched my money at all. Craig is a proud man for whom financial independence is very important.
Thank you, Sierra. No further questions, Your Honor.
Ms. Montgomery, was the defendant the trustee of your son's trust fund?
Yes.
Did he ever borrow against it?
Yes, he did.
Do you know how much?
It was several million, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, that explains why he didn't need a financial settlement from you when he had already pilfered his son's trust fund.
Objection. I wasn't aware we'd begun closing statements.
We haven't. Please confine your cross to questions, Ms. Griffin.
I'll rephrase. Ms. Montgomery, did your ex-husband need money from you since he had already taken large sums from his son?
Objection calls for speculation.
I'll allow it. Answer the question, Mrs. Montgomery.
He didn't take the money. He borrowed against the trust, which is perfectly legal and really not that unusual. Apparently, a business obligation came due, which necessitated Craig using the money. But he repaid every penny, and on time, even though the date had been manipulated by the executor.
Thank you for clarifying that for us. Do you recall the date the money was repaid?
July 11th of this year.
Interesting. July 11th. Barbara Ryan lay in a coma on July 11th, only a few short weeks after marrying Craig Montgomery.
Where is she?
During your marriage to Craig Montgomery, was he a faithful husband?
Outbursts will not be tolerated in my courtroom. The witness will please answer the question.
No, he was not faithful.
Yet you remained married to him in spite of his infidelities?
We have 2 children together, and their welfare was very important to us.
Did you love your husband?
Yes, I did.
Therefore, you forgave him his indiscretions.
Yes.
And aren't you here today because, in spite of everything he's put you through, you're still in Craig Montgomery's thrall, just like Barbara Ryan was?
Objection, Your Honor. Counsel is drawing extremely creative conclusions. And if she's trying to lead the witness by insulting her with her sardonic...
Thank you, Mr. Winthrop. I get the picture.
Thank you, sir.
Sustained?
Aren't you here today because you're still in love with Craig Montgomery?
Objection.
Withdrawn. Nothing further.
You may step down.
Your Honor, the defense calls Craig Montgomery to the stand.
You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
State your name for the record.
Craig Montgomery.
Mr. Montgomery, where were you at the time of your wife Barbara's accident?
I was on my way to the airport. I was leaving town.
You're aware of how the prosecution portrays that action?
Yeah, I didn't know Barbara had been hurt.
Why were you leaving town then?
I had business. It's something of a long story. Barbara had learned that I had used a considerable amount of her company's money.
For investments?
Yes, very successful investments. I quadrupled her corporate net worth.
Seeing her bottom line go from red to black must have pleased her.
No, she refused to look at those numbers. She was too angry at me for using the money without her permission.
You'd made her very wealthy, and yet, rather than being eternally grateful to you, she became angry with you. That's an odd response, don't you think?
Objection. The witness is not a psychologist.
Sustained?
What did Barbara do when she learned how much money you'd borrowed from her?
Used.
Used.
She threatened to turn me into the police unless I paid it back immediately.
Why didn't you simply return the money?
Because there was nothing to return. It was always there. It was BRO money, a BRO investment, and therefore BRO holding.
So why did you leave town?
Well, Barbara wouldn't hear any of that. She said we were over, and she was calling the police, and I knew that if she did that, I'd have some problems, and I had business to attend to.
You've seen the photographs that the district attorney has entered into evidence. Is that correct? The ones of you kissing Carly Tenney?
Yes, but they're misleading.
How? What do they really show?
Well, they show a man who's about to marry one woman kissing another.
Are you saying that you have no relationship with Carly Tenney?
Not the kind the DA asserts. We're friends, but those photos show the one and only time I ever kissed Carly Tenney.
Is there anything those photos don't show?
Well, they don't show when she pulled away and stomped on my foot.
Well, let's make this very, very clear. Has there ever been any kind of romantic or sexual relationship between you and Carly Tenney?
No. No, that would be impossible.
Why impossible?
Well, because as long as I've known Carly, she's always been in love with one man.
She made that clear to you?
Repeatedly.
Did she say who that man is?
Jack Snyder.
Have you been sexually faithful to Barbara during your marriage?
Yes, I was.
Did you have anything to do with the explosion that nearly killed Barbara Ryan?
No, I did not.
Thank you, Mr. Montgomery. I know that this has been traumatic for you, too. No further questions, Your Honor.
Please sit down, Mr. Montgomery. I have a few questions for you.